What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Natty Boys Podcast. This is episode 11. I'm here with my co-host Brian Wynn and Dirk Emmerich. What's up, y'all? Wayne Gaines,
What's up?
co-host. So, this very special episode is based off of the competition that happened this past weekend in LA, California. WNBF Worlds 22. So, Brian was lucky enough to spectate in person, and Dirk and I watched it through the live stream. So there's a lot to talk about, a lot of we want to cover. Any comments before let's just jump into it. Pro men's lightweight. Let's go straight into it. So top three: OK Jun Lee, Marvin Falk, and Adam Lang. Man, those sound very Asian.
Yeah.
But
do they not go top 5 on the website?
Oh. You want to go all the way to top 5? So there's
that's fine.
Fourth,
yeah,
Matteo Petrucci.
Oh, yeah,
and then fifth is Grant. Is Greg Lifts, Grant Tang. I don't know if you want me to go through everyone else. I know. I see.
No, that's fine. First through fifth, honestly. Yeah.
Francisco, he was looking good. Francisco was.
Yeah, he looked good.
He was 9th.
Yo, that lightweight category though, that was nuts. It was like 13 people in that lineup. Probably like the most stacked lightweight class I've seen in person. I've watched like 2016 and 2018 Worlds. It was also in LA, and those lineups were like, they're stacked, but they weren't like 13 people deep, you know?
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, and it was weird too because there were a lot of people in the lightweight class, but there was no bantamweight, and I'm thinking because they didn't want to water down the light and middleweight class too much. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, bro, we can see your DMs, bro.
All the girls.
Nice, bro. Let's not look at that.
There we go.
There you go. So in the middle, this is the guy that won right here. You see my my crosshair?
Yes.
I can see it. That guy was
big
yeah.
chief. Yeah.
Very
good.
Okay.
Very good.
Jun Lee.
Yeah, he was dense.
Yeah.
His tan was good too. Good detail.
What do you think about the top? I guess you could talk about top 5. What do you think? Did you think that was correct in your opinion, since you were there?
I thought Grant should have placed higher.
Oh,
I might be biased. You can call me biased, but I thought he would place a little bit higher.
Like where did you put him? Where, if you had to change up the top 5, what would you?
I didn't really think about that, but I mean, I agree. First place was really dense. Yeah. There were some points where he wasn't holding his posing as well.
Oh yeah. He looked like he was like cranking up, huh?
Yeah, but no shade intended. I was like,
but you know, if you're supposed to lose points for that, right? If you're not conditioned to hold poses, because they were they had him up there for like 20 minutes, right?
Bro, like 45.
Holy!
It was probably 20 minutes just for prejudging, or just not. What am I saying? Just for the symmetry round.
Really?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Sick.
They probably took the longest on this class just because it was so deep.
Holy.
Yeah, obviously they want to make like a right judgment, right? So
yeah, which is perfectly fine. They even had to do like first and second call outs basically.
Like my live stream was a little bit lacking in the lightweight class, but I still saw a good amount, and I think Craig should have placed higher, definitely. Like top 3, I would have said.
Yeah.
But overall, still kind of fair judging. Like I would say, like the winner is definitely also very, very good. So I think like especially at Worlds, they look extra much on conditioning, and I feel like Craig wasn't as conditioned, for instance, as the winner. So that was maybe a big part. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I also thought Greg would.
I was talking to Greg, and he was saying how he was worried that he wasn't gonna come in conditioned enough, but. I mean, that's obviously not the only thing on the criteria. That guy has like some of the craziest proportions I've seen.
And his legs, dude. Wow.
Yeah. Like
that is killer. Yeah.
Yeah, like I know in the past he said his back and his chest and his back were his weak points, I believe. But like he's brought up his chest a good fucking amount.
Oh yeah, it's big time.
His quads have always been a strong point, and I mean this time was no exception. His quads were they're probably the craziest on stage.
How tall is he, kid?
In the lightweight. How tall is Grant?
He looks short.
He's like 5'4".
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He's a good height for
shorter than me.
For a man,
Dirk, you're like 5'5", right?
5'5", yeah, I'm 5'5".
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, right there.
you know how those kinds of quads they look on a 5'4" frame.
Insane, yeah.
Yes,
Fucking
exactly.
insane. Yeah.
Um, yeah, man. Yeah, I man. So, what stood out to me when I first was watching it, definitely the top three that they had was like, and then Greg. It was like 3. Greg was like either 3 or 4 to me. Man, I
Yeah.
thought he could have won though.
I honestly the top 5 I felt like it could have gone to anyone.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I mean. Yeah, that's why just so
Yeah.
hard. Like,
the top 5 they
Yeah.
could interchangeable from 1 to 5. Like Greg could have been first, you know.
yeah, that's
Yes.
what I thought too. Cause
Yeah.
mainly because like the guy that won, he looked great, but like he wasn't holding his poses. I feel like that should take.
Yeah,
a-
like when he got moved to the back because they were doing kind of like that first second call out thing.
Yeah.
When he moved to the back, that guy was just chilling. I was laughing about it with a friend. Like, dude, this guy's just fucking
Yeah,
back
yeah.
there.
And
He's
I
just
think
like
you should really
unbothered.
Because what's the point of having working you if you're not gonna lose or get points from it? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yes.
But yeah. I'm not mad at it. Like you
Yeah.
said, I think top 5 could have been went to any one of these kids.
Yeah, I agree with Marvin's placing too.
Yeah,
Guys-
second.
It's
also,
lean,
yeah.
man. It's from, I believe, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yes, he's from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Francisco held his own, man. Not surprisingly, but I haven't seen him compete in years.
Yeah, it's been fucking 4 years, 2018 when he
I
last
think
competed.
Was he looking good in person? Because
He
stood
looked
out
good,
to me,
man.
too.
He looked fucking
Yeah,
good. He placed 5th at Worlds in 2018, but
Yeah, I
this
thought he would be
this
up in
lineup
the
is
top.
just fucking stacked this
Yeah,
year.
it is stacked. I thought
So
he could've
I was
been
like,
top
bro,
50
especially
at
both
least.
people like, woo.
He held his own for sure. Like he didn't place top 5, but he definitely held his own. He was
Yeah.
lean.
How the hell did he get so dark? Did he like tan like
Right?
times or something?
Who?
Francisco. Because he
I
stood
don't know,
out.
I
He
like-
was darker too.
I liked his color though. I liked his color.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It stood out. Because if you look at like all the other gentlemen that they're a little bit lighter, and then the guy that won first, he also was dark.
Yeah. The guy who won
Yeah.
first
Is
discount.
that a
Was,
trend? There's a
on
trend because when you go to the middleweights, what's his name? Fabian was super dark and shiny. He stood
Yeah,
out.
super
like,
dark.
Yeah, he stood out, man. I think that's the wave, man. Just getting as dark as possible. Because if everyone's super light, you just
here's
stick
the
out.
problem though. You don't know how the show's lighting is gonna look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's
then
the
I
thing.
was super fucking dark last year, which is perfect under really good stage lighting. But if the stage lighting isn't good, you look like burnt chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's just safer to just be as dark as possible if you're a
Yeah.
lighter skinned person like I am or like Dirk is.
Right.
Yes.
Because the thing is, if everyone's light, then you're just gonna stand out in general. Even
Yeah.
if you're lighting shit, you're gonna be dark. You're like the darkest one. So
Mhm.
it comes with a good
Agree.
physique. I think that could be beneficial for sure. I mean, it's a trend. Look, we go to middleweights. Let's transition to the middleweights.
The middleweights, man, as soon as they came out, like you already fucking knew how it was gonna end with first place. Like I felt like at that point everyone was just fighting for 2nd through 5th.
Yeah,
Because he got on stage and I was like, fuck,
yeah,
man.
middleweights. is
Immediately, I was
Wait,
like,
so
"Jesus."
how was the weight classes? Like, how was that? Do you know? Because
So I
Bruno
think it was
missed
just changed last minute
oh,
because
okay.
normally lightweights they go up to 165 pounds.
yeah, exactly.
Berto's 162 pounds during weigh-in, so he should have been in the
yeah.
light class. But I believe because they didn't want to water down the lightweight class and the bantamweight class, it would have been like 6 and 7. I guess instead by moving the weight class limits, they could kind of keep the lightweight and middleweight both pretty fucking stacked.
Yeah, but that sucks because
Yeah, it's like
Berto would have
Yeah.
probably been up in the top 3, definitely.
yeah, because you
Lightweight,
expect
I think he would
you go into the show and you're like 162 pounds. You're like, all right, cool, I made the lightweight cutoff, and then you get
Exactly.
thrown into the middleweights. It's a dogfight out there.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
just
lightweight.
I
As
mean,
someone who
it's
should
not
be a
really
lightweight.
Yeah, that's kind of
Because as everyone always says, like the middleweight class is probably the most stacked at Worlds, just because those are the guys who, one, they're fucking big as hell, and two, they're conditioned most of the time.
Yeah.
Like they're the most balanced out of all athletes. Like lightweights are typically guys who are like shorter. They might not have the most density on them.
Yeah.
Middleweights have density. They have conditioning. Heavyweights, it's like a hit or miss year to year.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have those guys who are just. Sometimes you have heavyweights that should be middleweights or even lightweights. They just fucking diet long enough. They just might be big as hell, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So top three: Fabian Farid Spingies. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the names. Yeah.
Bingies,
Guy
I
from
think.
Germany.
I don't know.
Andrew Chappell. Oh yeah, I know. Don't they work
Oh,
with?
Chappelle?
Doesn't he
Yeah.
work with 3DMJ or no?
Fueled by Scott Oates, I think, on Instagram.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think he's coached by Alberto actually.
Yeah, he's coached by Berto.
Yeah.
Interesting. Julian Strickler at 3, Kerwin Clark at 4, and Berto Nunez at 5. Taking the 5th spot. And wow, surprisingly, Miguel at number 8.
Oh, he was-
Yeah, he got the workshop last year.
Yeah,
And that was like
he
last
won
year.
the middleweights last year.
Last year, yeah, he
Yeah.
came out in more condition the year before. This year he lacked conditioning. That's why, man. Like honestly, I think he has the most size, even more than Fabian. I think like this guy,
dude, he won last year. That says something.
just fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just
Like,
wasn't
he
lean
was
enough,
the
man.
heaviest in the middleweight division. I think he was the heaviest, and he was one of the shortest as well. So this tells a lot.
Stacked,
So if he would came in condition,
that's another thing I was gonna say. Like,
gonna-
if you're at the bottom of that middleweight class in weight wise, usually it's just like you're a little bit smaller than the other.
Dude,
guys.
that's why I think it's really fucking impressive that Berto, he's supposed to be a lightweight.
Exactly.
He got thrown to middleweights and he still got top 5. That's
Top 5,
fucking
dude.
amazing.
That's
Like
crazy.
people
Yeah,
were
that's crazy.
some people were telling me like, oh, that sucks. Like he got 5th. Like they thought he would win it. I was like, dude, no, you're in a fucking weight class that's above your weight class.
Yeah.
And
His
you're able
actual,
to place top 5. That's fucking amazing. These guys are weighing like 180 something, right? For middleweight.
Yeah. 180.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah,
What is it?
and because they changed the cutoffs for the weight class, it's the weight range is likely even larger than we thought. Like 160, like low
I think I
160
have
to
the
180 maybe.
I think I have the photo of the weight classes or whatever. That
You want to pull up the middleweight class? You want to pull up the picture of the middleweights just so people know who we're talking about and what we're talking about.
Yeah, I got you. Let me is that working?
Here
Yeah.
we go.
All right.
Yeah, so
this
this
is the middleweights.
yeah, I agreed with Miguel's placing. Like I knew he wasn't gonna be top 5 with how he was looking.
Yeah.
He was
a
not
little bit-
the
you think-
conditioning
what
was
it? You
lacking,
think it
yeah.
was like spillage or was it just he just
Bro, no, this guy was I saw his story. He was eating like burgers and shit the day before.
why?
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
that's
I
like
don't
a
I don't
common
know if he
thing,
was
though.
even conditioned in the first place, but like I saw him on stage. I was like, dude, he's a big motherfucker. But if you're not
Super.
conditioned,
Conditioning. Yeah. It
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
was different. He had a
yeah,
good
so
color.
that's
Miguel had a good color for sure.
yeah.
I like
I
that
mean,
darker color.
he was his posing too. It just looked he didn't look conditioned to pose. Like he was like dripping tan.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
He sweat
And
a
he
lot.
looked like he was struggling to hold poses this year. I don't remember him being like that last year.
Yeah, I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I follow him, but I think yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything. But yeah,
Yeah, I had Fabian taken first. That obviously was
he stood out.
exactly what happened. I had Andrew Chappelle for second, so that was actually accurate as well.
Yeah, so,
I didn't know about 3rd through 5th though.
boom,
Here we go.
top 5 right here.
Yeah, so
Man, this guy was big, bro.
Yeah, he was big.
Oh, yeah.
I think someone was talking to me. They were telling me like they reminded them of Kendall.
oh, little, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. I see that comparison. He's not even flexing here, but
Yeah, like
he
big
looked
chest,
good.
big
He was
quads, you
huge,
know.
bro. Just a little bit more conditioning, maybe. You think? What was it? That's what lacked. He's huge. These guys are huge. Berto was hanging in there.
Yeah, I don't remember any of the other like 3rd or 4th being
Puya
more
at third.
conditioned than Berto. I'm assuming it was just a size.
Yeah, for
different.
sure. It's the size thing. It's Puya at third. You were training with Puya the other day, right?
yeah, the Puya lookalike for 3rd.
Yeah. This is weight class though, right?
Yeah, middleweights.
Yeah, middleweight. So he would be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Andrew too. His posing's really nice. I don't know if you saw the posing routine that I posted on my story.
It's funny. No, I didn't see it, but I remember seeing on his page like certain poses he would hit for the and then post it. He hit them on the stage.
It's
Like,
really
his
nice.
relax
He
is,
does
like different.
It's really nice. He does like a little twist to keep like it's more of a classic
I was about to
twist.
say
on
that.
the-
Yeah. Classic physique would be nice on this.
Yeah,
guy.
I was thinking of playing around with that as well. Like if you're not like the most symmetrical, I mean he's symmetrical as fuck, but like
Yeah, no.
if you have like a wider waist, like
It suits him, like it kind of like it needs to be a star, yeah.
I honestly thought Berto would get at least top 3. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
Respect.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well, yeah.
But,
Especially with his conditioning, he stood out a lot. That's a
Mhm.
big one.
yeah, how did I look in person?
Berto's conditioning,
Just the physique.
it was good, bro.
'Cause this is
I was
his best.
mostly amazed by his back development. I mean, that's
Yeah, his
that's
back
been a
is-
huge thing for him.
Yeah.
Like this season,
This
from
is back,
his
yes.
2017 season. I remember he used to say like his back was his weak point, but now it's like
Yeah,
it's
he-
probably one of his
he'll
stronger
show
points
back,
once he
bro.
goes to the rear.
Did
once
you
he
guys
Yeah,
faces-
we'll relax and stuff.
Relax,
So-
yeah.
Yes. Ooh.
saw his recent post where he posted like I think it was 2019 to 2022 or whatever it was. His back
2017, I
shot.
been from his last prep.
Yeah, from his last prep. Yeah, and then to
Yeah.
this time. It was way different, bro. His back had like no lats.
Yeah,
Now-
I noticed he changed his rear relax too. You know, like how some people they go to the
Yeah.
thoracic extension, they have their chest
Yeah,
up.
Yep.
Like
His-
now he does like a turtle shell kind of thing where he
Yeah,
drops
yeah.
his ribs. It's exactly how we train lats. You know, you drop your ribs down,
Yeah, exactly.
just open up
Yes.
the lats from there. Yep,
Yeah.
that's how I've been hitting it as
Yeah, I was
well.
about to say that. It's similar to what you do as well.
Mm.
I just don't have the
It
mass on
depends
me
on
like
the
that, but you
person
know.
too. Because his back is just similar to yours, like turtle shell, bro.
Yeah,
Way, man.
just
Huge ass backs.
just add a fuck ton of muscle, and I know exactly what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so that was the middleweight.
Correct. Any other feedback from the top?
I honestly I can't remember too much about third and fourth, to be honest. I was focusing more on Fabian. Obviously, he was catching everyone's attention.
Yeah.
I was focusing on him,
Dude,
Andrew Chappelle, and Berto.
what?
So
what-
I knew I
yeah,
had
what,
them for top 5.
I'm gonna stop sharing. I don't know, but what tan did this guy use? I wonder. And
I don't know. It looks good though.
I'm not sure actually. I don't know.
Dude was shiny and
sure.
like dark. He just stood out with just his color. Never
I
forget-
Yeah.
think he didn't done his own tan. I think he done his own tanning. I remember in his
Really?
story, like Daniel Kubik, he was tanning
Oh,
him.
he was
I
there?
remember.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
him. That guy big as
Yes,
hell.
he tanned him at the hotel room. Yes, he didn't done the service. Yeah, that's
that
why
was
he
the guy
was.
that you did a video with, right? Dirk.
Yes, that guy I did a video with,
They're-
who
they're
got a
all
really good
Germans?
spring season, really good spring season that year.
Yeah. Are
last
they
year.
all from Germany?
all from Germany? Yeah,
Oh man, Germany's sick.
Germany's insane.
in the heat.
You guys all stand freaking send the bar high for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
You want to move on to the heavyweights?
move on to the heavyweights. This is where it gets
Yeah.
spicy.
There we go.
It was a smaller class,
Spicy.
but fuck, man, that was
No heavyweights.
there wasn't a shortage of talent in this one.
One Bada.
You want to pull up the picture right now?
Yeah. I'll pull
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it was also a nutty class. Not gonna lie, man.
I was mostly focused on Bada and Gary.
Oh yeah, Gary. Yeah, Wow. Gary also huge. Wow. Especially his back poses. Wow.
All right, is it up?
Yes,
Here we
sir.
go.
Cool. So number 1, Bada. Number 2, Gary Amlinger. Right there on the left in the red trunks. You got Ben Lloyd at 3. And we
Also
got
very good.
Zach Chiu at 4 and James McGonigal.
Yeah.
Here
So
we-
this picture doesn't do Gary justice, but I honestly had him taking this class. Call me biased, but I honestly thought he was gonna take it.
Fuck Gary, bro. We love Gary, but we love Bada too. But I don't know. I thought Bada was, man. Gary was, but you were there. But just from the live stream, I'm saying I thought Bada was gonna take it.
Okay. Yeah, there were some poses where I'm gonna try to look for some right now. Actually, there were some poses where I was like, "Fuck, Bada definitely has this."
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
one
Rico-
relaxed pose is so
Dirk,
strong.
yeah.
on him.
what do you think? You think the winner of this class was
I think actually it's deserved in my opinion. Yeah, I think so. Like Bada was also super conditioned and all the his mass is just insane. Like this combined with the
Hey, wait,
conditioning.
I'm sending you another picture. Go ahead and pull that up whenever you get a chance.
Ben Lloyd? Look good. Who's Ben Lloyd?
Also very good. I agree, man.
He
Yeah.
is coached by 3MJ, I believe.
Also from Birdo, I think.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think-
This is the photo.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we
so-
go. Yes. So
Yeah.
here we
See-
go. That's
Oh man,
Ah,
it's
yeah,
hard to
like
say.
this- it's hard to say. Like here, wow, yeah. Like here, Gary looking insane as well.
Yeah,
wow.
Gary
We
looks
need a
insane.
video.
Bada,
You have a video?
no, unfortunately not.
'Cause
But
a video would
Also, his
show a lot.
calves, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
intense.
fuck.
He's definitely dense. How tall are these guys?
Gary, I don't think he's very tall. I think he's like 5'7" or something.
Did you get to meet him over there or no?
I wish. No, I didn't get a chance to actually see him off stage, unfortunately, because I just stayed in the venue.
Yeah.
I was still watching the whole time. So, I mean, yeah, man, Gary, in the front relax, at least here. I thought he looked fucking amazing. Like Bada, I personally don't like his physique too much because his waist is blocky. Like, don't get me wrong, his midsection is fucking lean. There's so much detail in his midsection. It's just his waist is naturally really blocky.
Yeah, I see that.
So, and I always prefer people with like more aesthetic, like X tapers, like small waist, wide up top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Large sweeping quads.
Yeah.
So,
so you think Gary would have won that one, huh? Or should have won that one?
yeah, that's my opinion though.
Yeah.
Also, I'm tired of seeing Bada win every year. I've seen him win so many shows, bro. I just want to see someone top him, and we have seen that, but
yeah. No, I definitely. At first, I thought Gary, but then when they stood up there on stage next to each other, that's when it showed. I'm like, oh shit, Bada probably is winning this.
Yeah,
I don't know. He was just taking every pose. There's like a few poses that I probably liked more on Gary, but every other one was
Back
just
poses, especially, I would
Bada,
say.
yeah,
Gary.
yeah. I believe Gary. He said his weak points were his back, and I think he brought it up like crazy since his pro debut in 2018.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yes, all the way.
Back right there. He's usually men's physique. He was a men's physique world champ, maybe 3-4 years ago.
Ooh, which one?
Zach at the far right.
Oh, he was men's physique.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he looks good. His tan actually looked really good in person.
Yeah, but this is such a hard class, man.
Yeah.
Heavyweights is insane.
Yeah, heavyweights is insane.
Zach looked really good.
Yeah.
Like obviously, it's a very stacked class, so it's.
Where's he from?
He's from China.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if he, like, I see his posts. He posts everything in Chinese. I'm not sure if he's from China because he also like has a lot of posts in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Yeah.
So we get to the finals.
Yeah, the overall, right?
Oh, yeah, the overall, yes, big one.
That was fun to watch, man.
Do we have?
I can imagine.
Of the finals?
Yeah.
Or just a picture?
Yeah, I sent it in the group chat. Yeah, with the straight through format for Worlds, it's so nice as a spectator.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they would do the class, they would do all the prejudging stuff.
Yeah.
And then they would have the next class go up after. And then after that next class goes up, they have the results for the previous class. So it just kept running. Like you would see the results not even like an hour later. It was really nice. So shout out to the WNBF for making that change because
the
shows used to go on too long.
It's good for the athlete too, man, because you go and then leave. You know, you don't have to be there till like 11 p.m. at night.
It's crazy because this show still ran pretty late. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't even stay for all of the amateur. Like I didn't stay for the overall for the amateurs.
You want to cover the amateurs after this?
Oh shit, yeah, screw it, let's do it.
I don't know
yes.
too many, but
I don't have too many pictures or anything, but yeah, this was the pro overall.
The overall open bodybuilding, men's bodybuilding. What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, I actually also had Bada first here actually because hey, like many posts, he still beat it Fabian when it comes to the size. That's the big one, and both of them been very conditioned, but Bada still has the size, man, in many poses. Like the size combined with conditioning, I would even argue like Bada is still the most conditioned, but yeah.
What do you think?
Before the overall, I actually thought it was gonna be Fabian because obviously if you don't see them together on stage, it's hard. You don't have like they're not under the same light at the very same time. It's different, you know. But when they did get on stage, I was like, fuck, I knew Bada was gonna take it, but I was holding out hope for Fabian to take the whole thing because he looks good. It was just together you could see it like
the difference in size, basically.
Yeah. And the crazy thing with the whole difference in size thing is the lightweight guy, he fit in.
Yeah, that's
good. He looked good as a lightweight too. Like if you
lightweight stood his ground.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Man.
Because typically you'll see the lightweight, he looks out of place a lot of the shows, you know?
Yeah. Those
They'll be out muscled by like 20, 30, 40 pounds.
Yeah.
But
Unless you're the giant killer Dirk. Nah, but I thought the same thing as Brian. Like initially, I'm like, all right, Fabian's just gonna win the overall, just because he looked that good on stage with the middleweights. But man, it's so different when like you put the top all together on the stage, and then they start posing. It's crazy. But yeah, same thing with the lightweight. I was super impressed with the lightweight. I thought he was just gonna be looking like left out, but he was holding his own, man. So shout out to him, man, because you know we're in that class pretty much. So if ever we get to get into the overall, that'll be it. It'll be Danny next to Bada, or what's his name, Kendall, whoever might come up as the heavyweight.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. I'm gonna stop sharing.
And then amateurs, man, I'm gonna be honest, they're pretty underwhelming this year.
Yeah.
And Rastislav won
Underwhelming
this
as
year.
what?
Bantam.
Not better than us.
Rastislav.
Nah.
I'm
Class
joking.
of 2021, those guys, they're pretty good. No,
Man,
but,
we've been like a pro lineup actually. Like I think our bantam class was like could be a pro class, honestly.
yeah, I think the bantamweight this year was actually the most competitive as well. They had even more people. I think it was like 9 competitors.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, let's do that. Let's just cover the bantamweight class, because since we were in the bantam amateurs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the right now. I'm gonna send you the picture right now, Wayne. You can go ahead and pull it up whenever.
Yeah. Send it to me.
All right. Yeah, but it was 9 guys deep. Go ahead and pull up the picture, and then I'll talk about the results.
Right, this is the picture.
So, there's some.
Let me pull it up real quick. There you go.
Damn.
All right.
This is
Here we go.
So
This one was
open bantamweight,
pretty-
Rostivlav Bolkovic. That's who he got second last year, right? To Dirk.
Second to Dirk.
Ivan Mateo, Astorga, Christian Carnero, Solis. I wish they said the country that they're from.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember any of those guys' names or what their faces look like. Yeah, but
I mean,
good.
They're big.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Rostisov
like you
took
said,
first. That was obvious.
Yeah, I agree. Yes.
Rostiv.
The guy on the right, he was really fucking dense. He was dense like all around. He just wasn't conditioned enough, and that was the like overarching
Who?
theme. Amateurs.
Like the white on next to Rastislav? No.
This guy.
On the right of Rostislav. Oh no, one more.
This
The guy
guy.
in the.
Oh yes, he's German as well. Wolf.
Oh really?
Wolf. He's German. Yeah, he's very dense. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good.
dense.
Man, these guys
Just
look
not-
good. It's just the conditioning is the thing, right?
Yeah, conditioning all around was lacking. Rostislav, he's just got that.
Did you see them in person or no? Like off stage?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this one was Rostislav's for sure because he was just. I mean, you saw him last year. That guy's dense. Like he's older too, so
Yes.
he has that thin skin, very
I mean, he looked
mature.
good last year. He got second.
Yeah,
Rastislav sick. Man,
Did he
Wayne.
get a pro card
Yes,
Yeah.
he got. He will be
He got
on the pro stage next year.
next year.
as
There
well.
you go. Man,
Oh,
he
damn.
definitely has a. He could hang with the pros for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to compete with Rastislav again. He's
next
also a
year,
good guy. I
this guy
like
never
it.
takes a break, bro.
Huh?
yeah,
Thing. He never takes a break, bro.
yeah. He's been
No, he
going.
never.
Every
Dude,
year.
Every year.
Every
year.
show too. Every show I see him in the videos. I'm like, bro, how are you not pro yet? This guy's going to every amateur lineup. He wins like the class, and then it's just the overall where he comes up short a lot of the times.
Yeah.
But I think he did
That's like hit or miss
the
because if you get a good
Mania.
heavyweight, it's tough.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like you with Jacob at last year.
Yeah, Jacob
wasn't
O'Neal.
there.
That
You're
guy
taking
was.
that. Yeah, you're taking that.
He was big and he was
and
conditioned.
he
That
was
was
conditioned. Yeah.
very rare for heavyweights,
He looked
especially in the
insane,
amateur.
man.
Yeah,
I
he
want to
looked-
see him at the world stage. That would be sick.
man's enjoying life right now. So
Yeah.
whenever he's
exactly.
ready, we'll see him back.
Yeah. So we'll stop that. But
And
yeah,
then-
that was the bantamweight class, man. Shout out
And
to the
then mid-
bantams, man. They look good.
Yeah, I kind of didn't pay attention to the rest. I think there was bantamweight, lightweight, middleweight, light heavy, and then heavy. There were a lot of amateur classes, just like last year.
Yeah. Cool. So what's next? You want to do men's physique?
I mean, the only men's physique I really know is
Look at the
I
top.
only watched
it overall.
Men's physique.
Yes. Pedro Marquez, who got world champion last year.
Mhm.
I know him. And I think that's it.
Oh yeah, so he was in the short and he lost to Elkins, right?
Yeah, he actually placed third, Pedro.
Overall, right here.
He placed third this year. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Elkins, he took the short class.
Yeah.
And
And
then
overall.
Elkins is
Yeah,
it's
and
a
the
long time
overall.
coming with that guy, bro. He deserved that. Honestly, I think he could have won last year too.
it's been a long time coming, man. That guy, he had his emergency surgery in 2019.
Yeah, bro.
2020 didn't happen.
Yeah,
2021, he came up short by 1 place, by 1 point.
Yes.
Insane grind to and it's cool to be able to watch that unfold.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely well deserved.
Now he's competing in bodybuilding. I think in the
I
week
saw
or
the
so.
Oh yeah, in a week, I saw that.
what happened?
Oh yeah.
Let's see, Chris Elkins.
Yeah, what about
He's
him?
like
Yeah,
digging.
competing in
He's
bodybuilding.
digging right now for an NPC show in a week.
Yeah.
A bodybuilding show.
He's sick. What the
He's gonna be competing in the bantamweight class too. So he said, I think top 2 from each class get a pro card or some shit.
wait, he's
Whoa.
doing an open bodybuilding?
Yes,
NPC
sir.
show?
Bantamweight, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I don't know,
God.
dude. This guy just won a world championship and he's
That
trying to
would
go
be a
back.
good
to that
ass
already.
run. He's
God
sick.
damn.
He's freaking sick. But if that's gonna be a good dope. If he could even get a pro card, IVB pro. Wait, it's a national show?
I'm honestly not sure. I don't know anything about
Probably.
NPC untested shows, but
Because you don't get even on regular local shows, they don't give pro cards.
yeah, but
Only
don't you?
for qualifying shot.
Yeah, you have to
Qualify
qualify for the
nationals?
nationals and nationals.
Yeah,
gotta give
so
pro cards.
I don't know
So it
how
might be a
works.
national show because he's done NPC this last year, I think. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but not for bodybuilding, so that's why I'm a little confused.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. How the hell? So he's
But I know for IFBB, their pro cards are for every division, so that's also to take into account.
yeah.
So if you win a pro card, you can choose pro bodybuilding, pro classic, pro physique.
Oh,
so-
really? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
that's yeah, for everything you can use it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, it transferred. Oh,
Interesting.
yeah, and then also the competitor in the middle here. That dude, he actually beat Elkins at Battle of the Bay.
It's
Really?
it's
Oh,
sick.
yeah.
I remember, yeah, and Elkins adjusted his posing because of him, kind of. I remember. He made a
Yeah,
post about
I saw Elkins in the
It's hard.
bathroom there. The bathroom had really good lighting, so this guy was just in the bathroom the whole time, and he was just like practicing his posing and stuff. But he was telling me how he had kind of adjusted his posing to go against Pedro to be more competitive.
Yeah.
it. Mm,
That's, I mean, whatever he did, it worked
The
clearly.
guy that won last year.
sure.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now that's hard to judge. But this top 3 right here, I think it was pretty accurate. Like Elkins looks the best here, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Really good taper on the competitor in the
Yeah,
middle.
How did he beat Elkins the first time?
I'm not sure. Some judges look for different things.
Yeah.
Elkins also wasn't like 100% at his best conditioning too.
Yeah, that shocked me though.
So
But
yeah, he has a really good
he
taper
looks
though.
good. The other guy looks
competitor in
good.
the middle.
He looks like he doesn't have as much mass as Elkins, but I guess that's not really part of
Yeah,
it.
that was like the main complaint at Battle of the Bay.
Yeah. He he
His
just
taper's really nice, but
Yeah,
not as dense as
not
Elkins,
dense.
obviously.
and I know density is not I mean it should be a thing in men's physique, but it's just it's just weird with I guess I don't know. I don't really know.
I'm not sure the name of the competitor on the far left, but he's
solid
pretty
too,
dense
man,
as well.
for
Yeah.
sure. He made it to the top 3 for sure. He's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Top
It's
five
Spanish
winner.
name,
I know who he
all
is.
I think.
Yeah. I don't know. You know that guy or no?
Oh no, I don't know.
Who that is? Okay. Yeah. And I didn't pay too much attention to the
Mhm.
men's physique aside from Elkins's class, because I don't know too many people in the NPD division in the WNBF. But yeah. So overall show, did you guys enjoy it? It was a long show, but it was a straight through format like we were talking about, which was convenient. So
Mhm.
you're not there till like 12 a.m.
Yeah, that was my favorite show in person that I've
Yeah.
ever spectated at,
Yeah.
for sure.
Damn.
What made it your favorite? Because I know you've been to like almost every Worlds the past like 5 years, right?
Yeah, 2016, 2018, and now 2022,
Yeah.
also
Damn.
2021.
And next year you're going to see Wayne and me to
Yeah, it's gonna be in Seattle, which is
Seattle.
on my side of the US. So
yeah. So
I'll just make it up north to see you guys, hopefully.
Yeah.
If schedules line up, yeah,
Forward to
I'll
it.
definitely be there.
Hopefully I could get in in the same on the same stage as Dirk. That'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Dude, that show's crazy because I was watching
Yeah.
it and I was like, dude, I'm getting the itch right now, but I shouldn't be getting the itch so early. I got 4 more years.
I was about to say you have a lot of years, bro.
Yeah. But it also made me really grateful for the 5-year off season because I was looking at these guys in lightweight class. I was like, fuck, man, standards high, and I want to
Intensity
compete
and,
as a
like, the
pro at
conditioning.
Worlds.
Yeah.
That's the goal, right? We want to compete as pros at Worlds.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
That's gonna be Dirk next season. Hopefully,
Yeah,
if Wayne gets his pro card, he'll be up
Yeah.
there with well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Man, it's gonna be
God
nuts,
willing,
dude.
because I don't know, nothing's ever.
And then you guys can leave me as the only amateur in the Natty Boys.
I'm gonna try. We'll see. I
Yeah,
don't know how many shows I'm gonna do. I want to
Yeah.
do the competitive shows, but
yeah. Of course, you want to earn it. You know,
But, I
Natural
definitely want to do some
Mania,
over here. You know what I mean? Like where I
Natural
live.
Mania, Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
many in the US you have many chances to pick.
I
it
think
up.
Pro
That's
Universe
good.
is gonna be looking like a thing for me. But
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the show. Any feedback on the actual show? What did you like how it was run? Do you see anything that you would want to see change from it? The live stream was real good.
Mhm.
I know you guys saw the live stream for a little bit. I mean, you saw it in person, but you jumped in the live stream for a little bit.
Yeah, so they had to actually get a new venue, I think, a couple weeks before the show. Like it was last minute. They said the Sentinella Valley, whatever the fuck of arts or whatnot, the original venue, it was uninhabitable. I don't know what that means, but they had to find a new venue in San Pedro, which is like another 10-15 minutes away from the original location. It was surprisingly good. I was worried that the lighting wasn't going to be the best because I knew the original venue had really good lighting.
Yeah.
So I was worried about that, but actually it turned out really, really good. So shout out to WNBF for that.
Yeah.
I secured a good location. Like it was like a theater, like an old school, like Broadway theater, off Broadway.
Cool,
theater.
actually.
So it was good. It was a good last minute pickup then.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Lighting was
Good.
good.
I already had a look for Seattle next year. It's also a good venue. So we'll see. I already had a look for Seattle next year. The venue.
Oh,
you
that's
saw
right.
it already? Oh man, this guy's ready.
Yeah.
And I be ready early.
Nice. Ready too early. No wonder why. He's like 100 days ahead of the game. More than 100 days.
Even if the venue wasn't good, Dirk's gonna be there. So
Yeah. True.
you look good in any lighting, right?
I know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be exciting to see, man. Mr.
Yeah.
Ready Too Early is back at it.
Ready too early 2.0.
Yo, there you go. I see you keep calling it.
How'd that show make you guys feel for next year?
For next year?
Yeah, very excited actually. So, like I saw like this year's standard is much higher than last year's. I think also it has to do with the COVID situation, that COVID is calming down more and more competitors are like willing to do actually a prep. Go for it. And it also that shows. So the standard is definitely high, and I expect next year will be maybe even more than this year. So Wayne and me, we really need to like off season wise, we are super focused. So we all are super focused. Like off season is the most important because hey, the only thing in prep is just we losing fat, but the mass, the density, or that's all happens in the off season. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
why it's so important.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What about you, Wayne? How'd that make you feel?
I mean, the only thing with this, like this past month has been ass, but I haven't been able to get like a good string of like training. You know what I mean? Like progressive training. Like, I'm getting good workouts in. Yeah, just life stuff. And I've been getting good training sessions like in, but they're just not. They haven't been really as progressive as like the past.
Which is perfectly fine, man. I mean, the whole past year has been very
aside from this, exactly. Aside from this month,
we all have periods like this where like training is never 100%. Like always, there coming life things coming up, or we get injured or sick. Everything can happen, so it's never always a straight line up. So
luckily we've all been healthy this year, like relatively healthy compared to previous years.
Like staying injury free, and there's also a big part in regards to like the exercise selection, how we train, all that takes a big part, I believe, to staying injury free. And this has such a big impact from, especially as a competitor, like season to season, making much more improvements because we're staying injury free. Like that's a big
I'm
one.
a firm believer. Like the most competitive guys are the ones who stay healthiest the longest or string the most.
They're making the biggest changes from season to season. Like if you get injured, you lose a lot of time, basically.
That's why I'm excited for you guys. You guys have been pretty healthy this offseason. You guys had like a few kinks here and there in your hip, Dirk, and then
with a hip, with a COVID one time, but that's it.
Same. I got sick a couple times, but I mean,
no tears, luckily.
Thank God.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, that's been.
I'm thankful because I know how much it can set one back. Like injury can set us a few months, basically.
physically and mentally too. When you get an injury too, like it takes you a while to get back to baseline, just mentally to be able to
Lose
push
a little
next.
bit of momentum, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So-
Yeah, but I'm
I'm
ready.
excited, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm back.
excited.
I'm back into it, man. Once I start like getting into I honestly, it's so easier. It sounds crazy, but for me, it's easier to diet than to gain, like to be eating. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
for me
like
as well.
that.
Definitely.
Like, all right,
for
yeah,
me,
it's cool
like,
to like eat good
yeah.
food, but it's just tough.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough. At some point, the force feeding, I just force feed because hey, I know I get gains in return. That's what keeps me
Yeah,
at it.
Exactly. That's the motivation for it, but it's just hard.
That's the motivation. Yeah, like getting gains in
Hard,
return
man.
and then boom.
I mean,
But yeah,
nothing
Dude.
worth having is easy, right? But
exactly.
yes.
freaking
When are you starting your
'cause
pre-prep cut, Wayne?
what was that?
Your pre-prep cut, when you starting it?
Soon. I have a thing with Birdo in like a week, so it's supposed to be the
Oh.
27th of this month, but I wouldn't mind waiting a couple. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I
Damn,
could do
damn.
it myself because he really just gave me ranges, but I just want to get on that call and just touch base again. But
I'm also starting 5 weeks my pre-prep cut. I'm so excited.
Woo! 5 weeks.
February.
So 5
Pretty
weeks
much-
we'll see glute striations again.
yeah.
All right. All right.
This guy's gonna be
Go.
ready by September. I mean, by July.
Yeah, we'll be done with the mini cut at like February, March, then another mini gaining phase for like 4 months,
Yeah.
and then like 3-4 months, and then starting the actual prep. So I think like this last offseason was the most productive offseason I ever had. So I'm very confident to see some new features upcoming mini cut. So
Yeah, only 1 year too.
I feel
Only 1 year,
yeah.
but growth
I
has
wanna
been
see-
like probably 2 or 3 years equivalent.
It's
from
gotta
back
be
then.
better this next year.
Yeah.
Man. Gotta
Yes,
be
sir.
better.
yeah,
We've been healthy and we've been working, so
Yep.
we'll
And
see.
seeing the standard rising is a huge motivator for me as well. Like it's a big motivator. And then also like since I earned the pro card last year, it's also was a big motivator for me. Like, man, I need to bring a pro worthy physique to stage. So it was a big motivator also for my off season as well.
Yeah.
It's there, bro. It's there. You just get lean, just like you always do. Get even leaner, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's
I
fucking
think
there.
like it will happen because hey, more density, we will look even leaner. So at
Yep.
same like body fat levels basically.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. I'm excited to just see the result, but it's a lot of work.
yeah, me
that we
too.
gotta
I love
come-
like comparisons like last year and then
exactly. I
upcoming
just want to
Yeah.
see if like what I did worked. You know what I mean?
yes, and then we just know it's confirmation for upcoming off season that we just keep on doing what we're doing.
Yeah,
That's like
exactly,
the biggest
exactly,
aspect.
exactly.
That's why I like what Berto said. Actually, I was just talking about this with a friend.
Mm.
Like natural bodybuilding, that shit's like a science experiment because there's no extra variables. We can see if what we're doing works. Like there's no like drugs involved. It's just very basic, very just fucking nutrition
no, I get
training.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Man,
exactly.
Berto posts like the best posts, man.
Yeah, seriously.
I love it.
A lot of stuff.
Like a novel.
no-
So
Yeah,
good.
it's crazy because like sometimes I told him this that like I'll think of something in my head to ask him, and then
Mhm.
like some of his posts like kind of just answer the question. So I don't even have
Yeah.
to email him or bother him through text because he's just posting constant content. Whether
Yeah,
it's on,
that's
like,
mainly why. That's actually like one of the biggest reasons why I like following his preps. He always like drops all these little
knowledge,
bits and
yeah.
With the
Yeah.
bombs.
pieces of
Yeah.
insight. It's
Right.
very helpful.
You obviously respect it because of not only the physique but the experience he has, man. It's just like
Yeah.
him doing
Oh
it,
yeah.
you know, doing it via evidence based.
Yeah, you know too. Like when you're underfed, you're in an underfed state. You just become more introspective.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
for some
yeah.
people who actually share that insight, it's actually really
Yeah.
enlightening.
No, I know, because we become almost obsessed with like every little thing we're doing and shit.
Yeah, like your
Exactly.
behavior, paying attention to that,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
How you go about your day.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's also a big plan I have for upcoming prep, like documenting the prep more than last one. Like making
Yeah,
more
dude. If you
content.
feel like shit, just take pictures anyway.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's another thing.
Spend it.
Doing
Highly
that,
recommend.
yeah,
I did that all of last prep.
I agree. And you don't regret it now because you get to look at it back at it.
Yeah, because I'm like, fuck. I felt like I remember feeling like shit on this day, but obviously the pictures tell another just a
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
different story.
Exactly, man. So it's man, data is always gonna be like king when it
Yeah.
comes to all this fitness stuff, and you know, just
Mhm.
if you're really serious about your progress, definitely the data, man. And that's what I learned working with 3DMJ for sure.
Yeah.
The last words about the competition. Any girls that you guys follow? Edna.
Edna.
Cannon. I don't know.
I honestly
Did you
only
see
follow
that?
her on the figure side of things.
Yeah.
But-
You didn't
I
see
don't know
it
which
in
she
person?
placed in figure. you
No,
know?
I watched figure. She placed second, unfortunately. in her
Oh
class.
yeah, that's right. I don't even know who won.
I
Wasn't
don't know who won either, but
yeah.
I mean, dude, I always have Edna as first, so
Yeah, I know, me too.
that's why
Yeah.
she was like, dude, at the end of the day, just do whatever the fuck you want, because
Yeah, exactly.
you follow their feedback, shit's still gonna
What
happen.
did she say? She told me that she did a 3-week prep.
Yeah, I mean, she
That's
was already
crazy.
leading to
Like,
start
what
with.
the fuck?
She was already leading to start with, and I think they told her not to come in as hard
Yes,
this time,
exactly.
So that's what she did.
Yeah,
and they gave her the same placing. So
So it's like,
Damn.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I saw. I'm like, yo, you did fucking amazing. It's like you can't. If they hate on you, you can't even like.
yeah,
Cause,
mean-
bro, you could have won. Shannon could have won. That girl, that one could have lost. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
So it's like,
It depends who shows up, what the judges are looking for, which judges are there that day.
yeah, it's so crazy. Cause I would have.
Exactly.
No offense to them, they all look good, but I just think Edna's physique is just special, bro. Like, what
Really
the
fucking
fuck?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, the shit.
Yeah.
Like, she posted something today with her like figure. She just doing her front relax. I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit! It just
Like I said earlier, I don't know
Lats are
how the
huge
judging
and her
criteria
lats are
works
huge.
for some of these classes, so I can't
Yeah,
say
exactly. That's another
they're
thing, too.
wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah,
I'm
she-
judging it from like a bodybuilding lens. So
Yeah,
Yes.
I watched the bikini too. The bikini was interesting. I don't know the names of the girls, but I don't know. You guys probably
Sure.
don't even
So-
watch that pilot start.
those classes, I watched them because they were there. I just got all my placings in my head wrong.
Oh, really? I got them right.
Yeah, hard to judge for us.
I don't know how those
No,
are
I
judged.
get it. Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw
like
it.
first, the person I had for first place got like fucking fourth. I was like, bro,
Really?
what? Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah.
So,
Shout out
I
to
fucking
them.
give up. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna go through the whole freaking WNBF Worlds like classes and stuff because time, but yeah. Before we go though, I have a couple questions. Quick questions. All right, so first question, advice on how to find a girl who loves lifting. Why are you laughing?
All right. I got one thing to say. Don't stay in your garage.
Yeah, true. You know, this guy doesn't even go out.
Go in public. Go in public once in a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
That's sad, bro. What about Dirk? Oh, Dirk. Yo, Dirk could answer this question because Dirk is in a relationship with a girl that's into fitness. So, Dirk, sorry, I don't mean to air your shit out, but this is your question.
What was the exact question again? Exactly.
The question is advice. He wants some advice on how to find a girl who loves lifting.
Oh,
The
in the
court.
gym. You can find honestly in the gym, like hey, like just
So, how
talk
do
to
you
her.
do it?
How I did it.
You want the whole story. You want the
Why are you
step-by-step
scared,
tutorial.
bro? We wanted the secret sauce.
just saying hello.
Huh?
How many sets you have left?
Okay. And then you got
Oh,
the
actually, we started talking online on IG, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you
You didn't
slid in the
approach me.
DMs. Okay. So that's another way. Don't go to the gym and ask how many sets, because girls think you're a creep.
Can try.
I mean,
Unless-
hey, they might
Well,
actually
like, the best way is
bro.
like, hey, like you in the gym, you have some eye contact and stuff, and then somehow you
you get
kind
a
of
vibe,
find
right?
her on IG and stuff, and you can already sense it,
Uh,
like when she gives you eye contact back, all that, and then you can like
you gotta sense it. I
slowly
feel
move
that, I
into
feel
it.
that.
So, but I still think the gym obviously is the best place for that. So hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
But, yeah.
there's a lot of that goes on. So
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
I think you definitely just going to a commercial gym would help.
Noted.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
don't work out in the freaking garage, bro. If you want in the garage, go outside. Like once a
If
week.
you want to do something productive and not get girls in the gym, just stay in the garage.
exactly.
Damn. If you want to have a long dry spell, just stay in the garage. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll leave that one to Dirk. So a couple more questions. Actually, this one's for Dirk. It says,
Whoa.
should he move to Thailand? Should I move to Thailand?
Should I move to Thailand? Yeah, it depends actually, like what you're looking for, what you like, what's your goals. But if you like hot weather, if you like, I don't know, like gyms without aircon. No, but seriously, like to move here, I would definitely like when it comes to moving to any country, I would first do a holiday, like a 2-3 week holiday, and then see if you really like it, and then basically that's it. So then it's a good decision. I mean, like when you work online, like I work as an online coach here, it's definitely also a nice option because also like, hey, the cost of living is a little bit cheaper than in Europe, and the weather's very nice, so that's a big one. And if you like the environment, then it's definitely a yes, I would say. So it depends, but if you're super happy in your country, all that, I would always say, hey, like, why would stay there, right? So, or some people just want to do it as experience. Like for me, it's also like I like the experience to live in another country for a few years. So it's also a nice one, like just the experience of it. So you see like different cultures, different mindsets. So that's also
Sure, yeah.
an awesome thing. So it depends what what you're looking for, basically, like what you want. Yeah.
So you would say take a 2-3 week vacation first, and then
I would say so, yes. And then seeing the reasons like why you actually want to move there, and then if you have a big enough reason why, I would do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so last question: your hobbies, passions outside of bodybuilding. Who wants to start that? What are your hobbies and passions outside bodybuilding?
None.
Fucking nuts, bro. I'm in school. That's not a hobby, but
Yeah. You guys don't have anything you like to do outside of do you watch movies or something, or
yes, I like to watch Netflix
play
and
video
stuff. I used to
games
play
or-
video games. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Used
it's
to
just
play
normal
lots
stuff.
of video games like PlayStation 4 back in the days. I used to do parkour, obviously, so that is a big one. And yeah, other than that, hobbies besides, I like traveling as well, like seeing new places,
Okay.
adventure, stuff like that. So that's also cool. But yeah, I think as a bodybuilder, it's very basic for most because it already takes a lot of time. So
yeah, I don't want to have any other like physical hobbies outside of that affect my training. Like if it were up to me, well, it is up to me, but like if bodybuilding wasn't there, I'd be like hiking and shit more. But you know,
yes, exactly.
I'm not down for the soreness that comes after.
Yeah. For me, anything else that you do, Brian, or no?
Shit,
You're just in school.
Yeah, these days I'm like a monk.
Yeah.
Just school.
The life of a bodybuilder, bro. It's not interesting.
Sure.
Like you're not outside drinking every weekend. Like
Yeah.
you know, I get hit up a lot to go out. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm sorry. Like I have no excuse either. Just like I'm a bodybuilder. Like nothing really benefits like bodybuilding like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah, like my training momentum's so good. I'm not ruining that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And some people like does it like if you said that like people won't understand.
Yeah,
bro.
people are gonna think I'm a psycho, but
yeah, we are psychos, but it's like, bro, like I want to give you a real excuse. So, like, I'm doing something.
No, I give them that same excuse every time.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like eventually they just stop hitting you up. Sad world.
Yeah,
I don't really care. But yeah, I like to. What do I like to? I like to hike too, but man, that obviously affects training, so not so much anymore. I play video games. I don't really watch TV. I watch like YouTube a lot. Like I like to do that a lot. Watch podcasts. Yeah. That takes up a lot of my day, to be honest. Podcasts and like fitness YouTube. Not really the stuff today. I think more informational stuff. I've been watching
same.
More evidence-based stuff. Like I stumbled across Huberman. You know Huberman, yeah. So I watch his podcasts are pretty interesting. They're real fucking long, so I have to like break it down. Like I think he did one with Lane Norton. It was like almost 4 hours. I was like, what the? I can't. My ADHD won't let me sit down for 4 hours. Yeah, and just focus on it. So I broke that down. That was a really good episode, by the way. But
yeah, those are good for like a long drive or some shit. But
yeah, exactly. And I love podcasts. I love learning in this space because there's so much to know. It's like the more you know, the more you don't know.
Exactly.
So, yeah. That's it, really. Yeah, other than bodybuilding, because everything, like I said, a lot of things don't benefit bodybuilding. Like you can't be drinking every weekend. You can't be like partying and like you want to get as much sleep as you can. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. But I know all of us can attest to that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. No more questions. Yeah, we'll end it here, guys. Good job. All right.
There we go.
Any last words before we peace out of here? Can you give one tip of one advice or one piece of advice for someone that's watching, a new beginner lifter? Because it seems like we have a lot of that.
Do we have a lot of beginners watching?
Yeah, I think so, man.
For real?
Just from the questions that are being asked. because a lot of the questions come from or comments.
Yeah.
And then the kids that like come up to me at the gym, they're all young, so I'm assuming.
Okay.
Yeah. What's one piece of advice going into an off season that you guys can give?
Take a 5-year off season.
Take a 5-year off season. True. If you're a beginner, that definitely wouldn't be a bad piece of advice. What about you, Dirk?
I would say, like you have said, take your time, but also learning early on to get control over your ego, that you focus more on like, hey, not putting as much load, everything as possible on the bar, focusing more on execution, technique, and seeing that there are so many forms of making progress, having a stimulus, and really like not getting over focused on load. Like obviously you want to move more load, but if the technique execution suffers, you will have like less stimulus, and most of all, you will get injured very early on, and we want to avoid it as long as possible. So that's one of my biggest pieces of advice, basically.
I feel like that's one of those things where we could tell them a million times, and they won't get it until they get injured or they haven't grown as much as they want. You know? It's one of those things someone probably told us that along the way at some point, but we never actually understood it until we figured it out for ourselves.
Yeah, until you become more
basically
mature.
knowing there's many forms of setting a stimulus. It's not just like people still think moving as much load, we have a better stimulus, but there's so many ways, like even moving the load, same reps with less RIR. The next session, you made some adaptations, or moving it more clean and all that. So it's many forms of making like setting a stimulus. So that's like having that in mind. It's not just like trading to failure, like moving as much load as possible with shitty techniques. So yeah.
What's one piece of advice that I can give? I don't know. I mean, man, I could give you two. I think, man, if you want like a head start, definitely try to hire a coach, man. I think
that's
want a head start at everything. I think that's definitely the best way. And you have to find a good one. I mean, there's a lot of good ones, but definitely get someone experienced that you can kind of relate to, I guess. Because that's always cool when you like can actually vibe with your coach. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I've had a couple of coaches in the past, and all the ones I've had, I vibed well with, for the most part. Yeah, I think it's important. If you're just starting out and you want like a quick head start, definitely get a mentor or hire a coach, or maybe one of your friends is more experienced, or someone at the gym, is very experienced in that you see that you like the content that they put out too, because that's important, I think.
And that's the hard part, to find like a good coach, especially as a beginner. You look like, who's the most jacked guy? Okay, he's my coach.
I was about to say that. Yeah, it really also depends, because like if you like the way, I think in regards to content, I'm talking about like even if you see them in person, like if you like the way they train, or you like their physique. But I wouldn't only go with the physique thing, because there's this thing that called steroids that a lot of people take. And then, the thing is, it's true though. With that, it's like steroids. I think we spoke about this one time.
Yes.
Maybe last thing, like the last podcast. You could take steroids and not even, and it kind of messes.
And everyone can look somewhat decent. That's the thing. Like you can train like a fucking like that's the thing. So many people on steroids still are beginners technically. They have no know-how about bodybuilding, nutrition whatsoever. That's why pro science exists. Like they have no. Basically, if they wouldn't be on steroids, they would look like shit. So
it's true.
Both of
true.
them.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to lead to, where those. But yeah, I think that's like my biggest piece of advice. If you're trying to get a good head start, to hire someone, man, or find a mentor in the gym or something. But yeah, all right, that's it, boys. Good job. Natty Boys Podcast, episode 11. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace
out.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, your turn, Brian.
Rear glute spread.
Cut.